Mayor Romero.
Aye. Ordinance 12182 passes by a vote of 5-1. Item 13,
Adjournment.
Council.
Tonight, the Tucson City Council voting to put an ordinance on the books that bans camping in public parks and washes. It was a necessary step to comply with a new state law, but the decision tonight did not come without pushback from some residents. News 4 Tucson's political specialist Eric Fink has been following this story for us tonight. He was at the meeting and joins us live in Midtown with reaction. Eric, we heard it.
You sure did, Sean. There were two separate ordinances and two separate votes tonight, both passing 5-1. Only Council Member Kevin Dahl opposed to both ordinances on this city council. You know, I spoke to two council members yesterday, both Council Member Paul Cunningham and Council Member Karen Ulick. They acknowledged they don't want to criminalize homelessness. They said no one on the council does, but they also say something has to be done. So now, these two laws on the books, they make it illegal to camp in public parks or washes as defined by having sleeping bags, tents, shade structures, boxes, furniture, or mattresses, and separately, stoves or fires used to set up a temporary place to live. The council had no choice but to add these ordinances to the city charter tonight to avoid legal action from businesses and homeowners. And while some think these ordinances will make it more difficult for the unsheltered, many believe it is time for the city to act.
What is it going to take for the city of Tucson to help any business owner who live here, pays fees to operate here, have commercial buildings, and are simply asking for safety, support, and basic respect?
I bought my home around Arroyo Chico to retire, and it's just not safe going to the park anymore. I've voted for the last 40 years. I've been an active member of the community, and I just don't feel safe at my own home.
I understand the mayor and council's need to both feel like you are protecting citizens that are homeless and also protecting our city monetarily from Prop 312. But even a yes vote does not mean our city would be protected from lawsuits when you agree in concert prior to voting that enforcement is next to impossible. Barring any imminent threat to public safety, the homeless need help, not hurt.
Now, this was the final item of the agenda of the evening, and as you heard at the top, some very vocally opposed to Mayor Romero and the council for doing this. But as the mayor points out, the city right now has a Housing First program. They have a community health and wellness program, and they are working in collaboration with Pima County as its partner to try and get some of our unsheltered neighbors off the streets. Live tonight in Midtown, I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson. Sean, let's go back to you.
Thank you, Eric.